Out here by the grill. Put it in the back.
Hey, happy
Live
4th
right
of
now.
July.
Happy 4th of July, everyone. I'm drop some game. My good brother right here from the wood,
Oh
Luke.
yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah.
Yeah,
I'm in
we up
church.
in church. We are here. Wait till everybody to come through. We'll start this live. Somebody.
Watching fireworks down here.
Yep. Wait for everybody to come through. Salute. What's going on? I want everybody, once you get in, put a 1 in the chat room once everybody get into the chat room. See what happens. There we go. Salute to you. What's going on? Yep. Put a 1 in the chat room once you get in. Let you know that you're here live.
Stuffed chicken, bro.
Let me know that you're here. What's going on? Oh, they say church. All right. Good to see everyone. Let's get this rolling. Let's get this rolling. What's going on? Let's get this going. You ain't gonna believe who I got here. Let's get this going. Independence game. Let's get this independence game going today. What's going on? Get the likes up. What's going on, these nuts? What's going on? Happy 4th to everybody. Love up, salute. What's going on? Bernie, what's going on? You guys should be able to hear me clearly, loud and clear. Should be able to hear me loud and clear. What's going on? Drop a 4 in the chat room. Let me know you're here. Drop a number 4 in the chat room. Let me know that you're here. Get the likes up. We out here live. We out here live. Drop a 4 in the chat room. Let me know you guys are here. So we get this rolling, waiting for everybody. There you go. Put a 4. There you go. Drop something in there. You want to say something? You want them to say something? I can pick you up.
I'm okay for now. Looking at the city, man. Looking at the
Yeah. I feel you. I feel you.
in Ohio.
Yeah. Yeah.
Some of that, man.
Yeah.
Just checking it out, man.
I feel you.
Beautiful. It's a beautiful view.
Yeah, it is. Yeah. You putting the 4 in the chat room, letting you guys know that I'm here. Let you guys know you're here. Get some of this independence game right quick. Get some of this independence game today. As soon as I get some more, yeah, there you go. There we go. People coming in. Thank you putting the 4 in the chat room for the 4th of July. Yep. Let's drop some of this independence game for you right quick.
I'm a man chopping up the mango.
Yep. Let me see if I can turn the camera up around. Chopping up mangoes right now. Got the grill going. Chef right here.
Happy 4th, y'all.
Yep. This real life. This ain't internet stuff. This for real. This live and direct right here.
In your face.
Right. Yup. There you go. Thank you so much putting the 4 in the chat room. Good to see you guys. Let's get it. Let me drop some independence game for you guys. Let me drop some independence game for you. See, everybody want to celebrate the 4th, but everybody ain't independent. So we gonna drop this game right quick on this independence game for you guys. So you got to understand, independence is not just a holiday that you celebrate. Independence is something that starts on the inside. You can be anywhere in the world and still not be independent. So the real game is this. It's when you are independent in your mind. Once you're independent in your mind, then guess what's going to happen? Your behind is going to follow. So you got to be independent first in your mind. Some of y'all are still locked up. Some of y'all are still depending on your mama, and you ain't independent. Y'all ain't saying nothing. Y'all quiet in the chat room. Jay, see how y'all get? See how y'all got right there? See how I got y'all right? You see how y'all got right there? Real independence is a mental state. I don't care how much they want to celebrate it today. They can have fireworks, they can have firecrackers, but if you are not independent in your mind, you will still be led astray. I don't care, and some of y'all ain't even independent from your own woman. She running you. So y'all talking about, yeah, and I got this game and I know all this, and you hear everybody talking, but guess what? You ain't even independent from your own woman. She running you. You almost ask her permission. Can you go outside? Can you get off the porch? You not independent. Uh-oh, that's independent game. Y'all ain't ready for this. Y'all ain't ready for this. Y'all want me to time out. Y'all depending on your woman. Can I get some milk? Can I get some cookies? I'm telling you, the real game, when we talk celebrating independence, it's about being independent mentally. I don't care where you at. The freest man is the man that's free in his mind. Let me say that again. The freest man is the man that's free in his mind, where he is not confined by anybody's thoughts, opinions, or even attitudes about him. I don't care what you think about me or what you say about me. I'm already free. There's nothing you can do because I'm already free. Now I wasn't always like that. My dude been knowing me since we were kids. So I wasn't always like that. Independence is an inside job. So all y'all celebrating and cooking and making ribs and all like that, you ain't free. You still bound. You still bound. So if you want to be free, first thing you need to do is get your mind right. See, and I always say this, and I'm gonna say it again. And I got got two thorough brothers right here. They'll vouch. First game you got to run is run the game on you. If you don't believe your own game, how somebody else gonna believe it?
Right. Shit. Right.
Yeah, if you don't believe it, how the heck you gonna think somebody else gonna believe it? So first thing you got to do is be independent mentally. Got to be independent mentally. If you guys can hear me, let me know in the chat room. So if you're going to celebrate independence, make sure you're independent mentally. Next thing you need to be independent from, you need, y'all ain't ready for this. Y'all ain't ready for, let me stop. Let me go see, let me look at this grill. Let me look at the grill. Let me put it on the grill. Y'all ain't ready for this. Y'all want somebody to hold your hand and do all that kind of stuff. No, I'm talking about sounds amazing. I love the mic. Appreciate that. If you want to experience mentally and you want to see independence, we first need a definition of independence. That means that you are a free thinker. And in this country, and I'm going to say it particularly to men, we got women to come along, but they do not want you to be an independent thinker, because if you're an independent thinker, you become a threat to the system. Let me say that again. If you become an independent thinker, you become a threat to the system. And then if you become independent, that means now I can't control you. Let me say that again. Independence is about what? Being able to think freely, where no one can what? You're no longer a part. They can now control you. So what happens is, what's happened, especially on these YouTube streets, everybody, now they're not independent thinkers. What they are clones of everyone else. So you repeat and digest what everybody else say. The real game is when you become an independent thinker, you're a threat to society and to the system. And one of the things they do not want to do is for you to become a threat to the system, because you become a threat to the system, I can't control you. And who do you think they don't want to control? Us, especially men. We know that they love control, and we're the villains and for not having that. Sometimes you need to rebel against the system in place to hold you back. Yes. And now trust me, I'm not trying to be a revolutionary. I'm not trying to tell you to go do some crazy stuff. What I am saying, in order for this country to be independent from Great Britain, there had to be some independent thinkers. Let me say this again. You know your history. I studied history back in school. In order for this country to be completely free, They had to be independent thinkers. Said we got to get away from Great Britain because they taxing us. Then we did the Tea Party. We did everything else. How do we get free from there? The same thing that you got to do as a man, and especially the women in here too. You got to figure out how you're going to get free. Who's holding you back? And I'm gonna tell you the biggest thing that you. I ain't gonna say it yet. Who the biggest person you need to be free from? Know your history, know yourself, right. Let me tell you the biggest person you need to be free from. You think it's your mama, you think it's your grandmama, you think it's your daddy and all like that. I'm gonna tell you the biggest person you need to be free from. Let me tell you, let me know in the chat room you want to know who the biggest person you need to be free from. Put a number 4 in the chat room, you want to know who the biggest person you need to be free from. Put a 4 in the chat room, the biggest person you need to be free from. It's a nice day today. Y'all ain't putting no 4s in here. I can stop and watch my dude cook. Put a 4 in the chat room. Y'all gonna follow the right man. I can just stop. There, you put some 4s in this chat room. Get them likes up. 4. Somebody already got the answer. Yup. And I'm gonna clarify that what you said, Bernie L. Wonder who that can be. The biggest person you need to be independent from, or you need the independence from, is from your old self, your own mindset, the old ways you used to think. Sometimes some of the people you used to hang with, you need to be independent from them. Yourself, your old, who you used to be. You need to be independent from that. Some of the things that hold you down ain't nobody else. It ain't all the rest of those people. It's you. The biggest enemy that we fight is not someone else, but is our own selves. Some of y'all be wrestling at night, 3 o'clock in the morning, wondering what's going on. You ain't wrestling no devil, you wrestling yourself. You need to be independent from your old self and who you used to be, and realizing if you ain't changing, you ain't growing. Man, let me stop. I'm gonna shut this off and watch my dude cook. See you over there cooking? Let him cook, man. Y'all don't want this. When you're independent from yourself, your old self, and you embrace the new version of who you are, you can celebrate Independence Day. Single-minded men who think like a chess player before the next move is a dangerous mindset, right? An old associate was crying to me this morning about why he's not where he wants to be, but tries to spend everyone's last $10 on weed, and he wonder why he can't progress. Right. Yep. So you guys better get this.
I get off at 5 now.
So you need to be independent from your old self, who you used to be. Don't put nothing on the grill, don't put nothing like that until you independent from your old ways of thinking, your old ways of handling things. One of the biggest things I could have did was get independent in my mind first. Get independent from my old way of thinking.
Maintenance tech. Up there, 260 for Euclid, high-rise apartment building. The senior building.
I must have hit a nerve, LDA, to someone close to you.
Yeah, Euclid Villa.
I must have hit a nerve, LDA, to someone close to you. Yeah, some of y'all are not independent.
Oh, yeah? Yeah. On the right-hand side?
Yeah, somebody, yeah, they got quiet after that, yeah.
Like that,
So I want you to get this. Independence is not just a celebration. You need to celebrate your independence, but you need to be independent in your mind. You need to be independent from your old way of thinking. Some of y'all need to be independent from some of the women that you were dealing with. Let me say that again. Some of y'all need to be independent from some of the women that y'all were dealing with. Some of y'all need to be independent for some of the women that you've been dealing with. They got you bound up. Can be independent on can't be independent on depending on everything and everyone else. Now this the thing. When you become independent, catch what I'm about to say to you. When you become independent in your thinking, the next thing that you're going to do is you're going to think about how you can free others. Let me say that again. When you become independent in yourself, the next thing you're going to do is you're going to look for people who want to be independent. Let me say that again. When you become independent, you look for others to be you look for those who are either independent or those who want to be independent. See, you can't be independent and then hanging with somebody who want to be bound up. Plain and simple. Yeah. Your purpose in the world. Once you become independent, the next thing you look for people who are independent, but you also look who also wants to be free. And this the thing that get a lot of people in trouble. A lot of people try to free people who do not want to be free. Let me say that again. A lot of people try to free other people who don't want to be free. And so what happened is, when you do that, if you're not careful, they'll rob you of your independence. So the first thing you got to do is independent mentally. Independent from your own self. The next thing you do is the next thing when you become independent is to make sure you independent from other people. Oh, I'm sure there is some biblical examples of that. Everyone think about it. Once you become free, you look for other ways for other people to be free. This the thing. What robs us sometimes when we talk about independence, we only think it's about just for us and it's not for other people. If you're only looking to free yourself, guess what happens? You're not worthy to be independent because you look for others to be independent. If you're looking just to be independent for yourself, you already rob yourself of the fact of being independent. Independence means that you become responsible. Let me say that again. When you become independent, you realize it becomes a responsibility. And so what happens is some guys do not want, and some men and women don't want to become independent because they don't want the responsibility that comes with being independent. Oh, it's a responsibility. It's a responsibility once you become independent. Yeah, it's a big responsibility. Yeah, you don't want the responsibility. See, it all sounds good and dandy until it sounded good and dandy when the United States decided to break away from Great Britain, until they had to be responsible for what take place here. Oh, then everything changed. The same thing with you. It's all good. I don't want to be my own self until you got to be responsible for who you do and what you do and who you deal with. That's the real game. So if you want to be independent, if you want to go to the next level, you got this responsibility. Are you ready to embrace your responsibility? Oh, I'm sure you don't want this game today. Y'all want to sit back. Y'all want to sit back and, oh man, I want to eat some ribs and get a cold one and things like that. If you want to experience true independence, it's going to take you being responsible. That's why this is called the thinking class. Why we call it thinking class? Because you got to be responsible when you're thinking of what you do. Uncle Ben said it best: with great independence comes great responsibility. A little modified, yeah. Fear of being responsible, yep, that's what it is. See, everybody want the game and I want to show me how to do this, LDA, and show me that. But when you come down to real independence, it comes with responsibility. That's real man stuff. I'm responsible for my sons. They're grown, but I'm still have a responsibility to my sons. If a woman is in my life, I'm responsible for her. That's independence. See, y'all want this. Y'all want the easy bake oven game and all like that. That's when you take it to the next level. So if you want independence, that's what you have to do. Responsibility. And sometimes the responsibility, this the other side of it. This the other side of responsibility. Responsibility has nothing to do about how you feel. Let me say that again. It has nothing to do with how you feel. If you think had me on the trance with that so real, yeah. See, with the independence, you got to think about this, a responsibility, but it has nothing to do with how you feel. See, what we got now is we got a lot of people, especially a lot of men, who are in their feelings. Me being independent has nothing to do with how I feel. It has everything to do with what I got to take care of. Let me try to hold this together right here so it don't move. I'm trying to get a spot right there. I know I'm in the... So yeah, I want you to get that. I want you to get this. It has nothing to do with how you feel. We got a lot of emotionally driven men and women, especially men. But the thing about it has nothing to do with your independence. Has nothing to do with your feelings. It's something that you have to do. You wonder why women don't want to follow your lead, because you don't know how to be independent and you don't know how to be responsible. Responsibility does not care how you feel. It's about integrity. Please tell them, bro. Responsibility, I'm telling you, has nothing. See, this is the thing. We want somebody to rub us down and to tell us this and, oh, it's going to be all right. No, it has nothing to do with your feelings. When you are independent, it's all about your purpose, your character, and where you're going. I'm telling you. If it was about feelings, none of us would be free. I'm not saying that you need to dead your feelings, because we all have feelings, but that's not your governing things that govern what you need to do and how you need to move. I'm telling you guys, I'm telling you, this is just the real independence game right here. Real independence game. It has nothing to do with your damn feelings, what you feel. I'm telling you, I promise you. In order to get to the next level, your feelings can cloud your judgment. Let me say this. In order to get to your independence, you can't allow your feelings to cloud your judgment. Let me say that again. In order for you to get to the next level, you can't allow your feelings to cloud your judgment. Because then you end up losing your independence by allowing your feelings to govern what you do and how you move. Let me say that again. If you're not careful, your feelings will cloud your judgment. Y'all need to put that in it. Y'all, you gotta be careful. It will cloud your judgment and it will rob you of your independence. Your feelings will cloud your judgment when it comes to independence. That's what a lot of y'all mess up the game and mess up independence because your feelings get into the mix. That is a rather PIs understand. Put your feelings to the side, stick to the game.
So why are you going out? Something fucked up with that building.
Somebody put something and see what they said. They put a review. Salute, bro. Let me get that again. Fully appreciate that. You can't talk about no independence if your feelings are all the way out of whack. Some of you, the reason why some of you men are never gonna be independent because your feelings is just like your mama's. Just all out of whack. Everything moves you, everything bothers you. And what happens is, why a lot of men go down and lose their independence is because they allow their feelings to get in the way. Either get in the way with their money, or let their feelings get in the way with their woman, let them get in the way of their property. You can't allow your feelings to dictate you. One of the things that robs independence is your feelings. Let me say that again. One of the biggest things that robs your independence is what? Your feelings. So who's stealing? Who? Appreciate that, Bernie. Appreciate that, putting that 4 in there. Y'all getting it? Who's robbing your independence? We talked about your old self, but the biggest thing that robbing you of your independence is your feelings. You got into your feelings. Feelings, nothing but feelings.
I think I've seen it, but I ain't know that's where you stayed at though.
Nothing, your feelings getting in the way of your independence. If you want to see a man that's real thorough in the game, he realized he put his what feelings in check. Forgive me for moving so much. I'm just trying to get light, and I got people around me, so I got to respect where I'm at. Fear is a feeling, anger, and another one. Yeah, you guys are getting it. That's a rob you right there of your independence. If you check and go back and look at any man who lost his independence, you realize that his feelings got in the way. Resentment, fear, anger. Not saying that we don't have those. Most of us have not been taught how to process our own feelings. And so what happens is it robs us of our independence. Now what you got to do is you got to run that game on your what? On your feelings. Yo man, let me mute that feeling. Let me tell you, okay, yeah, I feel this, but I'm not going to react to it. It's a gang of, and this the thing, we have never been taught how to process our feelings. Why? Because as men, we're told to shut up and to put them down. But what we have to do is realize that we do have feelings, but we put them in its proper place, and we do not allow them to what? To dictate what we do and how we move. That's real independence. If you want to see a man that's thorough in business, who's thorough in the streets, who's thorough with the women, he knows how to move he knows how to conduct, make his feelings work for him and not his feelings the other way around. Civilizations were broke down due to feelings. Come on, bro. You right on them, right. Think about it. And you would talk to anybody who's locked up or whatever the case may be, it's normally their feelings got in the way. Man, he took my woman. He did this and this. Feelings got in the way. And what happens is it clouds your judgment on what you need to do. I got in trouble because of my feelings. If I would have just checked my feelings on some things wouldn't have never took place. But no, I'm gonna tell you what I did. I allowed my feelings to get in the way, and what happened is things went all wrong. If you want to experience true independence, free your feelings. Now you're gonna ask me, LDA, what do I do with my feelings? You need to process your feelings in a healthy way. Some of y'all need to hit the gym. Some of y'all need to talk it out. Some of y'all need to go do whatever the case may be. But you don't. What happens is if you don't deal with those feelings that's trapped up inside of you, you will rob yourself of independence. Flip it. You right. Flip it. Don't deny what you feel, because that's what we do. But what you do is you free. You say, you know what? I feel that. I see that, but I'm not gonna react to it. This is the thing that messes up. This robs us of our independence. We react to it. We end up saying things, doing things that we should not do. Sometimes the best thing you can do in the art of war is to reprieve. Let me say that again. The best thing in the art of war, talking about independence, is to reprieve. Gather your emotions, gather your thoughts, and then you go back out. You need to clear your head. So this is gonna save some people today when I'm saying here, this independence game. You got to think about that. You got to reprieve. Like, okay, cool. Let me not react to this, but let me respond. When you respond to something, you have clearly thought it out, you're clearly processes, and you think about, I'm about to give you some independence. That person in that situation. This is why you miss it with the game with women. You just as emotional as them. So how can you free her to be independent if you just as emotional as she is? A woman wants to know that you can be her rock, her steady, something that she can build on. But if you just as emotional as she is, you crying and whining, and she did this, guess what happened? You lose in the game. That guy that hit the lady in Chicago lost his life to her children because of his feelings. And yup, right there. You got it. I didn't want to call it, but that's exactly. Y'all got it. He lost his life because of his feelings. And you got to think, if he lost his life to feelings, he was emotionally driven and his independence is robbed from him. Solid game. Appreciate that. That's the real deal. You want to be independent. You get your feelings in check, brothers. Yo, y'all don't know how to do that. Nobody ever told me. All I learned was from my mama how to act. That is the reason why you losing in the game and why you lost your independence. That's why what the woman will do is, let me say this. What the woman would do is play with your emotions because she know you're not independent from your emotions. He got deleted because he got in his feelings. Let me say that this how you lose the game with the women is because you get into your emotions and she then plays with your emotions and throws you out of your independence. Let me say it again, because y'all didn't want to get this. How women play you guys because she knows you're emotional and she's emotional and she'll outslick you with and get you all emotional, get you to argue, get you to get out of sorts, and then she's pulling your strings and you're now not free. Don't happen, don't worry, it happened to me. I ain't immune to it, it happened to me. But what I know to do is just chill. Don't say nothing. Okay, cool. I got you. Guess what happens? I become the bedrock. Some of y'all being manipulated, and it ain't game. Y'all being manipulated by women because of your what? Because of what? You being controlled by your emotions. Put the number 4 in the chat room, man. It's too good right here. But y'all ain't ready for this. Who's pulling your strings? Who is the real puppet master? That's why you get upset if the white man or the black man or somebody step on your shoes and you get into your feelings. Trying to rob you of your independence, baby. You should declare today, ain't nobody and ain't no one gonna take me from my independence. I don't care who it is. I'm telling y'all, man. A woman is governed by her feelings. Men have to be mentally respond and not emotionally react. Come on, right there. That's game right there.
You should have to pay nothing. You know what I'm saying?
That's come on, man. How much game y'all need for today? What time is it? How much? Oh, I'm at 35 minutes in. Brothers over here cooking, they chopping it up, so you can see they over there chopping it up right there. Yeah. So I want you to know I'm out here for real. I ain't in no. This ain't. I'm out in the studio. Let me say that again.
All that too. All that too.
Let me say that again.
Yeah.
Some of y'all, the reason why you not winning is because you are allowing what? The emotional. You allowing your emotions to be driven and to rob you of your independence.
People tally at everything that was damaged, that you lost. I mean,
called the Red Cross. They told me they gonna call me back in 2 hours. They never did because they planned on showing up at the building.
So if you want to be independent, I just see the cops over there. That's why I'm looking. Sorry about that. When I see cops, you know I'm always on my head is on a swivel. Let's say if you got girls, a lot of guys your age are not able to get it up. Okay, I don't know who this is. Let's say if you got girls, a lot of guys your age, you don't even know how old I am, are not able to get it up. So I don't know what you're talking about. If you ain't on topic, you gotta go. So what are you talking about? So you got one more comment and I'm gonna let you go because I'm not gonna get emotional with you. But I don't tolerate that. I don't know what you're talking about that. So look, what's going on, J-Mom? So so we talk about independence. Independence comes down to what? Your ability to govern yourself outside of what everyone else thinks, outside of everybody's emotion state, and outside about what everybody is doing.
they ain't trying to look out at that.
Yeah, thank you. I don't know. See, you gotta watch it because you got emotional people who come in who do not want to think, who want to go off topic. So I don't know what you're talking about, but you got the wrong chat room. I don't know what goofy game you've been listening to, but this is real men and real women talk and chit chat and get the game.
They could they
Promise you. So back to what I was saying. So a real man puts his emotions in check. I don't think he was being rude, LDA. His words weren't laid out properly. Good point. But at the same token, you got to stay on topic. Yeah, you got to lay your words out right. So we talked about your independence is a choice. It's a responsibility. You got to be independent from your past, and you got to be independent from being emotional reacting and being emotional responding.
Yeah, you better call them motherfuckers.
Yeah, we did. Yeah. What did I call that nigga you talking about?
He was just saying something about guys not getting it up because of their feelings. That's a good point. Yeah, maybe he was making that point. And a lot of guys can't get it up because they are emotional and they ain't taking care of themselves. Trust me. Let me lay this out too. I'm working on it now. I'm gonna have a doctor on. We're gonna talk about the health piece because some of y'all ain't gonna be independent because your health ain't right. Uh-oh. Let me say it again. Some of y'all not gonna be young, experience no independence because you don't take care of yourself. Okay, Sean Rush. Independence is a practice we can view as being reliant, self-sufficient, sustainable upon self. I mean it, ability to work well with others as well as alone. I like that. Let me say that again. That's good. I like that right there, Sean. Let me say to some of y'all gonna be robbed of your independence because you don't take care of your damn self. You don't take care of your damn health. You don't get your teeth done. You don't go to the doctor. You don't get your dick looked at. You don't do nothing. So you're gonna be robbing your independence. That's the reason why if we bring about what he said, you can't get it up. Let me see that. I'm gonna have a doctor on. I already talked to her, and it's gonna be a woman. So y'all got this woman phobias over here in these YouTube streets with this manosphere crap. Almost make me want to cuss on here. Y'all better get over it. And if you be disrespectful to her, you being disrespectful to me. But the reason why some of y'all are robbed of your independence because you don't take care of your damn health. Don't stand them up and all CNC and no water, yellow eyeballs and all. Yeah, you don't take care of yourself. You can't talk about you independent. I'm gonna think about this game, and you scared to go to the doctor. They gonna cut me. They gonna do something. You don't even go get your teeth worked on. I had to go get my teeth done, deep cleaning. You don't talk about you want independence. Independence, as we said earlier, is a responsibility. But one of the things you need to be responsible for is make sure you take care of your health. Some of y'all health is crap. You can hide it all behind these YouTube streets, Instagram streets, Facebook streets, and all like that. But your independence is being robbed because you don't take care of your health. You don't even look at the warning signs on what you need to do. Some of y'all, what's robbing some of y'all independence is your stress level. Oh man, what time is it? My mama even calling me, talking about what's the good word for the day. My mother want the game from me. Let me say that again. Some of y'all are not going to experience the independence at the highest level that you can experience it is because your health is out of whack. You're not even eating right. You're not even taking care. You're not even walking. Your stress levels are way out of control. Let me say that again, man. So when she come on, I'm telling you, man, trust me. You not taking care of you. You're not taking care of. We talk about the health piece, but some of y'all independence are jacked up because you have not taken care of your mental well-being. Let me say that again. Some of y'all are not taking care of your mental well-being. So how the heck you gonna talk about your independence and you schizophrenic or you talking to yourself, talking to trees and everything like that? Your mental health is not even there. Facts, Eddie. But some of what you're saying is by design. Yeah, some of it's by design. Yeah, some of it's by design. That's why I want to give this Declaration of Independence of game today. Take care of your health.
We don't work on the holidays. Anytime a resident calls,
take care of your health. If you do not do that, you will be robbed of your independence. Take care of your mental health. Some of y'all just mentally unstable. Just be real honest. I can see some of the comments that come through on other people's channels. Mentally not there. If this is helping you today, y'all need to drop some super chat, do something. Let me know y'all appreciate what I'm giving to you.
All that. Painting everything. Fixing toilets and shit.
So I want you to get this. True independence does not start on the outside of you. True independence starts on the inside of you. It starts on who you are on the inside.
All that.
It starts on your mental. It starts on everything on the inside of you. It's also, I want to make sure I get that emotional piece. Some of y'all are just too emotional. Some of y'all are just too emotional for me. And that's the reason why your independence ain't kicking. Too emotional for me. Too many emotionally driven. But if you guys enjoyed this, I think I'm at 44 minutes. I got less than 10 minutes to go, and I'm going to shut this down. You have any questions on what we talk about, let me know in the chat room. Let me know in the chat room if you got any questions on what we talked about in this chat room.
one of those jobs you can retire from. You know what I'm saying? It's so laid back, man.
Let me know in the chat when you got any questions on what we talked about, or you have a statement that you want to make. Too bad I can't beam people up, especially on this about independence.
Yeah, we get work orders. You know what I'm saying? Man, I might have like 3 or 4 work orders out the day, and be chilling the rest of the day. That shit's so crazy.
So I want you to get this. Your independence is a choice and it's a responsibility. Once you become free, your object, your next thing is for.
I ain't never make that, but I
Thank you, I appreciate that. Men, thank you, I appreciate that. Facts, brother. Some of what you're saying is need more men with experience and showing the upcoming young men. Thank you so much. I agree with that. Let me tell you something else. Let me tell you. I'm glad you said that. I'm gonna say this, and I'm at my sort of my mark at. When you become independent, you do not become selfish. And so what happens is we got a lot of older men who don't want to help the younger men. Let me say that again. We have a lot of older men on these YouTube streets, out in the real world, who don't want to help the younger men. And then we got a lot of younger men who don't want to listen to the older men. You made a good point. And so what happens is the information that I have for you, being an older man, can free you up in some areas and go so that you can go further. But if you do not want to listen, we're not helping each other out at all. Some of the experience that I have, some of the women that I've dealt with, some of the failures that I have can free you up so you can be independent in that area. But if you do not listen, if you do not want to receive, you got to be careful from that. So we got a lot of older men who are jacked up. Trust me. I'm going to say it, and I'm going to say something. I'm going to read this comment right here. Is it possible that what is called the emotional content of men is actually the mental process from stress and external stimulation existing currently? Yeah. That's a good point. Very good point. Yes. Is it possible for what is called the emotional content of men is actually the mental process for stress and and the external stimulating existing current? Yes, I agree. A woman will exemplify her own personalized sinful pig. Yep. See, a woman will exemplify what her man personifies. I love that. Sinful the pig, may rest in peace.
Oh, someone got the.
You went hard on this one. Yeah, I gotta say this, man. A lot of these old men on YouTube and all these on the other places are giving these young men jacked up game. Let me say that again. A lot of these old men are giving a lot. Let me say it like I really want to say it. A lot of these old men want to be young men, and what they're doing is they're competing with the younger men. Let me say that again, man. Y'all really need to hear what I'm saying on this one. A lot of these older men are competing with the younger men, and what happens is the younger men do not respect them. Because how you competing with me when you should be teaching me?
Ain't no survivor now.
Let me say that again. A lot of these older men are competing with the younger men, and how can the younger men respect when you trying to compete with me? I can't respect somebody who's trying to compete with me. It should be giving me what? Information. So what happens is we never see a generation that is completely free because the older men are competing with the younger men. Instead of being let me say that. Y'all better get this fire in the church. Yeah, a lot of these older men are competing with the younger men. It's so many a plethora of women. I don't even know why we even worry about that. When you said that, it reminded me of mother-daughter. 20. Yeah. How you gonna compete with these younger, older people trying to compete with the young? No. How can I respect you if you competing with me? See how look at the numbers went down when I said that? How can you talking about independence? Reason why we not free as a community because we always in competition with each other instead of trying to pull each other up.
Some residents went to Beechwood out
Hey, how can we do that? How can how can you do that? How can we do that? Some of y'all missed the whole point. Y'all don't want this.
I know you was here.
What's going on? What's going on?
honey?
Good. Come get in the shot.
Hey, what's up, y'all?
Yeah.
When you get back?
Yesterday.
Oh, okay.
Telling you.
April bought the damn ticket for the wrong day.
Oh.
We supposed to come back today. All my friends
Right,
still down
okay.
here. Everybody else still down here.
So y'all better get this. I got to what? 10 minutes and I gotta go. Less than 10 minutes.
You want me to DJ?
You got yes, I need yes.
I saw the cuckoo. I saw the call for help.
So I want you to get this. You cannot. So and then the younger men, y'all need to realize, get out your feelings and realize I need to get what this person has. Let me say that again. Some of the younger guys, y'all got to stop. You got to stop. You got to stop. You got to stop. Realize. You got to stop what? You have to realize. Let me get out my feelings and get out of getting emotional. Y'all don't want this. Write a Declaration of Independence. Declaration of Independence again. What you got?
I got some 18.
Sip. Sip. I'm just a stand on your principles right there. With this being said, this is Lawrence Diabs. Y'all let me know in the chat room y'all digging what I'm saying. Let me know in the chat when you digging what I'm saying.
Yeah, oh yeah.
Let me know in the chat when y'all digging. Y'all crazy. LDA about to get turned. No. LDA don't do all that. No. Just sipping. I gotta go take care of some other business. Sip. I ain't about to be tore up, not out here. Fire game. If you enjoyed this, let me know in the chat when you guys enjoyed what we're talking about this independence game today. Let me know in the chat when y'all digging when I pick it out. Sip lit now.
I brought the poker table.
Oh, what's up?
What's up?
Missing out the outer music. Yeah, I don't got the outro music today.
Oh, that's what I wanted to play. We gonna play some down.
I got the message. The way of independence in the game is a fact over feelings. Salute, good brother. I appreciate you guys. Well, I'm about to get ready to. I'm about to see Chad. She gonna get a sip. Like I said, it's just a sip. I ain't about to be out here playing with y'all. Anybody get me out here? Anybody get me out here looking crazy?
He doing his show right now.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Yep. So anybody have me getting crazy out here?
Hey.
You don't got them guys. I'm gonna get some money now. You ain't see it all that real estate back there.
Thank you. Oh, she back now. That's who we rode with. Her family doing something at 72nd.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So he wasn't
It's all right.
Come over here with me.
I don't blame him.
Bring your ass back on over there.
All right, but this is Lawrence D. Adams. I'm about to get out of here. Salute to everyone. Peace to the family. Enjoy your Independence Day. Make sure you're independent in your mind and in your behind.
But you and Larry
Yeah, I feel you. See, yeah,
Take my time.
hopefully they about to leave, but you go ahead and get y'all some.
Yeah.
I told them they had to wait.
yeah, I know you sure did. Oh, sure, we on camera, so with that, it don't matter.
Bread and
Yeah.
with the plate now.
Yep, we out of here. Salute to the family. Yeah, he did dip, cause he, peace.
That's for you.
Don't be, see, you got me on camera. They gonna be like, LDA is big. He got a sip.
Ah, you can have a drink. You grown.
See how they got me got a sip. I gotta go to work. That's
You
a
gotta go
real
sip,
sip.
sip,
That's
sip,
a real
sip.
sip right there.
It's the 4th of July and my birthday. Sip, sip.
Oh yeah.
How about that?
Happy birthday, Jaliska.
Hey.
Jaliska.
How's about that? Sip, sip.
Peace.
Oh, they going. I know it. They're going to smoke because he left.